We'll get back to Gary talking about the active weather across the Prairie provinces. But right now we're shifting gears and looking at our storm watch coverage. And it's for parts of Alberta where we're seeing so much snow and more snow on the way. Winnipeg both included in the snowfall warning, so you're not quite seeing it yet, but into Friday and for your weekend, you can bet it's on the way. So here's the timing on what's going on. This low moving up from the United States, that's causing all the problems. Visibility will be an issue. The winds aren't the worst part of this storm, but they're still going to be quite strong. Then it moves into Saskatchewan for Saturday and Sunday. It's still inundating us through parts of southern Manitoba. A look at temperatures. It's cold. We have an Arctic high that's just sinking south, bringing in those northerly winds. Calgary -10, feeling closer to about -18. Saturday also cold, and towards Lethbridge Saturday -12. Notice though that we do see a little bit of warm up here as we head into your Sunday. Monday temperatures are also a little bit more closer to the freezing mark, but still not quite back to seasonal. Now our viewers in Atlantic Canada are dealing with a nor'easter. We'll talk about that storm coming up in Weather Network News. Also, it has impacted parts of the United States. You won't believe how much snow Central Park has already seen because of the storm. Saskatchewan and Manitoba, so we'll have the details on that coming up on the program. If you want more details on any of our top stories, like the snow that we're going to be seeing in parts of the Prairie provinces, the nor'easter that's impacting parts of Atlantic Canada currently, just head to our website, theweathernetwork.com, scroll down to our top stories. You can find so many national stories and international stories as well. But I want to show you something really neat. If you haven't checked this out on our website already, if you head to our maps icon right here, I want you to select the satellite and radar. And then you can see what active weather is happening where you live. Now, I've pulled it up to sort of zoom in on Alberta because that's really one of our top stories right now. You can animate it, and the radar, which is the blue, is showing us the snow, the upsloping snow that's bringing us all of that active weather across Alberta. Strong winds will reduce visibility. You can do a lot of things like stop it. You can see the forecast from before what has happened, and it just scrolls along and it tells you what's happening over the next couple of hours. So this is a great feature if you're experiencing active weather, if you need to travel anywhere across the country. Let's check out the city of Edmonton. This closures today. Yesterday there were lots of accidents. Here's what we're seeing through to Saturday. So Edmonton, you're sort of missing this storm. It's just impacting southern parts of the province a lot more. Moving towards Saskatchewan, we're seeing up to 30 centimeters there. And wind chills, yep, it's going to be a problem. Things are really cooling down in the long-range forecast. We'll talk about that ahead. Time now for your regional forecast. I'm Nicole Karkic. Coming up, we will talk about what it looks like across southern Ontario as we head into the weekend. Now, there is a chance of rain on Saturday, but I think you're going to like Sunday's forecast. We'll talk about that coming up. But first, here's an international news story. We take you to Well, definitely missing a beautiful weekend. Now, Saturday could see some spotty showers, but it's getting more mild. And then as we head into Sunday, it's about 14, 15 degrees across the greater Toronto region. It's going to be really nice. Now, for Friday morning, it's going to be quite calm. It's still crisp to start off your day. 3 degrees in Toronto, Barrie, 2 degrees for you. And as far as the active weather goes, they're seeing it in the north, but we're sort of missing it until we head into Saturday. That cold front bringing cooler temperatures across Thunder Bay. And then by Saturday, they're seeing a big storm in the prairies that's then moving into Ontario. And then we just see some isolated showers. It's not an all-day rain event, but Saturday, just expect to have your umbrella on hand just in case. Now, temperature-wise in the morning, Toronto, 3 degrees, wind sustained at 10 kilometers an hour. On the east coast, they're dealing with a big nor'easter that's impacted parts of the states. We'll have that story coming up in Weather Network News. If you're just joining us, we are in Storm Watch here at the Weather Network, courtesy of a huge storm moving in through southern Alberta today, in through the overnight, starts to spread across southern Saskatchewan and eventually Manitoba. We have lots of warnings in place. Now, yesterday, the big story was in Alberta, too, with regards to snow, but it was in the north. Edmonton picked up quite a hefty amount, and I saw this Twitter picture earlier. I thought it was great. This person got outside and decided, you know what, I'm going to measure how much snow is out there, and they recorded about 10 inches, so 30 centimeters. That was what was seen in and around Edmonton. Now it's Calgary's turn to see heavy amounts of snow into your weekend. Calgary, you are in a snowfall warning. This was earlier today, so it's just going to get worse with more slushy roads, more snow on the car, and it's getting colder as well. Tomorrow feeling closer to about -18. I mean, I'm just getting cold thinking about it. So grab the hats, grab the warm jackets. It's definitely staying cold into your weekend, and we're seeing more snow. Now, I'm sure the kids, the pets, they love the snow. This girl, absolutely adorable. I saw this shot on our website, theweathernetwork.com. This was sent in from Alberta earlier today from Jamie Lamb. She's having a great time. She's going to have more snow to play in tomorrow. Now, this was sort of a mysterious shot until I read it. This is actually a Volkswagen, so it's hard to make out under this pile of snow, but this car doesn't seem to be going anywhere. We take you to Lethbridge, where the dogs are outside having fun, and I love this little jacket, great color on the dog. Now, we are seeing the city of Lethbridge in a winter storm warning, which means we're going to see stronger winds there. Also, we could get upwards of 40 centimeters of snow around Lethbridge and Brooks, too. So it's just a big system making its way through. Should be a distant memory by Sunday. Here's how you can reach us here at the Weather Network. Stay tuned for more updates coming up.